Hello, everyone. Welcome to Summer Vibes with us. I'm your host, Jake, and I'm so thrilled to be here today to talk about one of my favorite seasons, summer. The sun is shining, the days are long, and there's just so much potential to make the most of it.
And I'm Sarah, your co-host. Hi, everyone. Jake, you sound way too excited already. Don't scare our listeners off with all that energy. But seriously, I'm so excited to be here too. Summer is the perfect time to recharge, have fun, and get stuff done.
Chuckling, teasing back. Oh, come on, Sarah. You know my energy is contagious. But before we dive in, we've got a quick favor to ask. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and Spotify. Hit that subscribe button to join our growing community and never miss an episode packed with summer inspiration.
Exactly. And stay tuned. Later this year, we'll expand to more platforms so you can listen wherever you are. Now, grab a lemonade, sit back, and let's get started.
So, Sarah, I've been thinking, summer always feels like this magical time, right? The weather's amazing, or maybe on a break from work or school. But I've noticed that sometimes I get to the end of summer and I'm like, wait, what did I even do with all that time?
Ow, I totally get that, Jake. It's so easy to just lounge around, binge-watch a series, or scroll on your phone for hours. And don't get me wrong, I love a good Netflix marathon, but I always feel so much better when I balance that with something productive.
Exactly. That's what we're here to talk about today. How to make your summer both fun and meaningful. I mean, think about it. You could learn a new skill, start a passion project, or even just organize your life a little better and still have plenty of time for beach trips and ice cream.
Ice cream. I see where your priorities are, Jake, but I love that balance. Let's break it down. What are some ways we can make the most of our summer days? I'm curious to hear your ideas first.
All right, let's start with something I've been really into lately, outdoor learning. Summer is the perfect time to pick up a new skill, but instead of staying cooped up inside, why not take it outside? For example, I've been trying to learn photography. There's something so satisfying about capturing a golden sunset or a cool wave crashing on the beach.
Oh, photography. That's such a great idea, Jake. I can totally picture you running around with a camera, chasing the perfect shot. Have you been doing it on your phone, or did you get a fancy camera?
Well, I started with my phone because, baby steps. But I did borrow a friend's DSLR camera last week, and let me tell you, I felt like a pro until I realized I had the lens cap on for half the shoot.
Oh my gosh, Jake. That's hilarious. A lens cap, really. I'm sorry, but that's such a rookie move.
Hey, we all start somewhere. Okay. But seriously, it's been so rewarding. I've been going on these little hikes to practice, and it's not just about the photos. It's about being present, noticing the little details in nature, like the way the light hits the leaves. It's almost meditative.
Oh, that sounds so lovely, actually. I think that's what I love about summer. It gives you the space to slow down and try new things like that. You've inspired me, Jake. Maybe I'll try something outdoorsy too, like painting. I've always wanted to do a watercolor of the ocean.
Yes, do it, Sarah. We can have an artsy summer day together. You paint, I'll take photos, and we'll see who creates the bigger masterpiece.
Oh, it's on, Jake. But let's not forget our listeners. They might want to try stuff like this too. Maybe they could learn to kayak or even start gardening. There's something so satisfying about brewing your own veggies in the summer.
Okay, I've got the next idea, and I'm really excited about this one. Volunteering. Summer is such a great time to give back to your community. There are so many outdoor events, like beach cleanups or helping at a local animal shelter.
I did a beach cleanup all summer, and honestly, it was one of the best days I had.
That's awesome, Sarah. Tell me more. What was it like? I've never done a beach cleanup before, but I love the idea of helping the environment while enjoying the beach.
It was so fun. A group of us met up early in the morning and we spent a few hours picking up trash along the shore, like plastic bottles, straws, yeah, old flip flop. We filled like 5 huge bags, and the best part? Afterwards, we had a little picnic on the beach, and I just felt so fulfilled, like I had made a difference.
That sounds amazing. I love how you turned it into a social thing, too, with the picnic. I think that's a great tip for our listeners. Volunteering doesn't have to feel like work. You can make it fun, connect with friends, and do something good all at once.
Exactly. And there are so many ways to get involved. You could volunteer at a community garden, help out at a summer camp for kids, or even organize a fundraiser for a cause you care about. It's such a meaningful way to spend your time.
Okay, Sara, you are making me feel like I need to step up my game. I'm signing up for a beach cleanup this weekend. Thanks for the inspo.
Yay, I'm so proud of you, Jake. Let me know how it goes.
All right, let's shift gears a bit. I've got another idea that's been really helpful for me this summer. Building a productive routine. I know. Routines sound boring, especially in the summer when we just want to relax. But hear me out.
A routine in the summer. I'm listening, Jake, but you gotta convince me. I'm all about the spontaneous summer vibes.
I totally get that, Sara, but I found that having just a little bit of structure, like waking up at the same time each day, doing some journaling, or setting aside an hour to read, actually gives me more freedom to enjoy the spontaneous stuff.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So, like, you're not scheduling every minute of your day. You're just creating some habits to keep you grounded.
Exactly. For example, I've been starting my mornings with a quick 10-minute meditation outside of my porch. It's so peaceful hearing the birds while I just breathe. And then I write down 3 things I want to focus on that day. It could be something small, like call a friend, or bigger, like start a new book.
That sounds really nice, actually. I love the idea of meditating outside. I might steal that one. I've been meaning to get into journaling too. Maybe I could write about my summer goals, like try new recipes or finally organize my closet.
Yes, do it. Journaling is such a great way to reflect. And speaking of goals, summer is also a good time to think about the bigger picture, like what do you want to achieve by the end of the year? I've been using my mornings to set some intentions, and it has made me feel so much more focused.
I love that, Jake. You've got me thinking now. I might start a little summer routine too. Maybe I'll add some yoga to my mornings. Or sunrise walk. There's something so magical about summer mornings.
Okay, Jake, I got one more big idea. Let's talk about making memories with friends and family. Summer's the perfect time to strengthen your relationships and create experiences you'll never forget.
Oh, I'm all ears, Sara. What kind of memories are we talking about?
Well, one of my favorite things to do in the summer is host a backyard barbecue. Last year, I invited a bunch of friends over and we grilled burgers, played lawn games, and stayed up late just talking under the stars. It was so simple, but I still think about that night all the time.
That sounds like a blast. You're making me hungry just talking about burgers. I love that idea, though, bringing people together like that. I've been meaning to plan a camping trip with my buddies. We could hike, make a campfire, maybe even tell some cheesy ghost stories.
Ghost stories, huh? I didn't peg you as the spooky type, but camping sounds amazing. I think the key is to do things that create those shared experiences. Like, you'll always remember the time you all got lost in a hike or burned the marshmallows.
Oh, I'm definitely burning the marshmallows. That's a guarantee. But you're right about shared experiences. I also think summer is a great time to reconnect with family. Maybe plan a road trip with your siblings or visit your grandparents. Those moments really matter.
Oh, I love that, Jake. You're so right. Those family moments are what make summer so special. Let's encourage our listeners to plan at least one big memory-making day this summer. It doesn't have to be fancy, just something that brings people together.
Wow, Sarah, we've covered so much today. I'm feeling so inspired to make the most of my summer, learning new skills, volunteering, building routines, and making memories with friends and family.
Me too, Jake. I'm definitely stealing your meditation idea, and I can't wait to host another barbecue. I hope our listeners are feeling as excited as we are to try some of these ideas.
Absolutely. So, to everyone listening, let's make the summer count. Pick one or two things from our list or come up with your own ideas and just go for it. And don't forget, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and Spotify to stay updated with more summer tips and fun.
Yes, please do. And as a reminder, we're working on expanding to more platforms soon, so you'll have even more ways to listen. Thanks so much for sticking with us until the end of this podcast. We're so grateful for you.
Until next time, stay cool, have fun, and make the most of your summer. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. See you next time.